How y'all doing? Grand Rising to the Moors. Grand Rising, peace and love. Um, I know some of y'all may not know what this video may be what this video may be talking about, but it's always good to sit down and watch and learn, because that flag behind me right there is our flag. Flag of the Capitone race. Flag of the Moors. And if you didn't know, now you know that this is our flag, not the United States Corporation flag, not that red, white, and blue stripes and stars crap. That's not ours. And I hope y'all know that. If you are Capitone or have pigmentation of the skin, that this is our true flag behind us. And another thing, it's very important that we know who we are as people, as human beings. And then you will understand the role as a male and a female. But till then, you got to understand who you are as a human being. And know that my people, if you are the same race as me, if your skin tone is the same as mine, darker, lighter, but yet you're still of the Capitone Nation, know that we are not black. It's only the Western Hemisphere that call the Capitone people black. Black means pale, without color. It means without. Pale skin. And I know that's not what or who you are. Especially me. I know that's not me. I don't identify as black whatsoever. I don't identify as African American. That's two continents. You're either going to be one or the other. If you're born in Africa, then you will be African. If you're born here in the Americas, you are American. Native to the lands. Indigenous. Aboriginal. Aborigine of the original people. My Capitone people. My nation. This is who we are. And you have to understand that. Stop calling yourselves black. Stop calling yourselves Negro, niggas, and African American and color. That's not who we are. Because if you look those words up in Black Law Dictionary, it will explain the true definition of these words. And then the light bulb will go off in your head. Then you will understand, why, dang, this is why these Caucasians call us these words. To strip us of who we are, to strip us of our birthright, to strip us of our inheritance. Like, since birth, our mothers didn't know. They signed birth certificates. They done signed for Social Security cards. They actually gave us away to the corporation, which now we are chattel. We corporations with the all cap letters of the name. We have to pay taxes on our own land. That's really crazy. Our bills are already prepaid, but we don't know. So we're chattel. So now we got to pay taxes and bills. So we're double working ourselves. I can go on and on. There's so much to know, because this year is about exposure. This year is about learning the truth. And if you don't want to learn the truth, oh well, that's you. We're moving on. Your ship's sinking, because you ain't getting on no ship over here at the last minute. So you better hop on now and try to figure out who you are before it's too late. There's so much evidence and proof out here to want to read and understand who you are. To understand that what these elites have done to us, what the government has done to us. Not only to the Capitone people. If only these Caucasians would look to see that they're in the same boat as us too. But we have more of an inheritance. We have more of titles and nobility. That's what makes us great. But yet we still have love for all. That's the passion that we have within us. This is what they don't have. It's passion. Love. That star back there represents 5 principles. Love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Ain't nothing like being free and knowing how to get there. I know I'm tired of paying taxes on my own land. I'm tired of being a corporation. I'm tired of not being able to actually have real rights. They're being violated because I'm chattel. But I would no longer be chattel because I'm already working on myself. I'm knowing who I am. For one, as a person, flesh and bone and soul. And two, as a matriarch woman, the goddess of this planet. I'm understanding who I am as a human being. And it's going to take some time. Some people may be slower than others catching on. But as long as y'all catching on, that's all that matters. As long as y'all catching on. Because, listen, that fiat that y'all call money, Federal Reserve note, man, they got all kind of subliminal messages on them dollars, on that money, on that current, on that fiat. It's called fiat. Fake money. The government is in debt. $222 trillion in debt. There is no money. I hope y'all know that. There is no money. Real money is gold and silver. That's why the market crashed. The dollar is dead, but yet we believe in it. We give them the power. As long as we believe in the stuff that they doing, that's what gives them power. Everything is an illusion. That's why it's called the Matrix. It's an illusion. And it feels real because we make it real. We the people. We are the government. Y'all gotta read. Read y'all constitutions. Read the Declaration Rights of the human rights. Read the rights of indigenous people. Read Georgia House Resolutions 1203. It's so much that we gotta read, as well as me. I'm still learning. I came across this information last year, November. Shout out to my big brother, King Ori Akunde L. Y'all know him as Christopher Joseph. But his free name, his national name, is Ori Akunde L. A lot of y'all know me as Crystal Higgins. My street names, my straw man name, my corporation name. But y'all don't know me as my free name, which is Yoma Ade Bay. You will learn these things once you pick up a book and you start reading. Because a lot of people, they wait for the answers to fall in their lap. They don't want to do no research. They don't want to do their due diligence. They don't want to do nothing, but yet you want some remedy, though. This is the only way you're going to get real remedy. Your emotions ain't going to get you no remedy whatsoever. It's not. I'm going to tell you that right now. It's not going to get you no remedy. You got to know who you are. You got to pick up a book. You got to read these codes that they got going on. Understand that there's UCC codes, the Uniform Commercial Codes. Read on them. It's telling you everything on how to reserve your rights, who you are, what you are. Y'all don't want to figure this out and really make change? Because going off of the emotions, obviously, is going to keep you where you at. Don't y'all know that by the government being in debt, that they vowed to take us and our property as the assets for them? So therefore, that means our bills are paid. Our bills are already paid, but yet they're not telling us that because they stripped us of our birthright. They got us around here working hard, paying taxes, paying on bills that's already prepaid. So basically, we paying with a debt, and you can't pay a debt with a debt. That's against common law, God's law, universal law, the laws of nature, the laws of Maxim. See, there's a difference between policies and real law. See, this is what a lot of these policy enforcers, aka police officers, be doing, because they're enforcing policies, they're not enforcing law. But anyway, that's on another subject. The main thing here is really knowing who we are as people. I figured that out. This is something I've been yearning for. This is something I've been kind of like, I don't know. It's like I always felt like something was off. I always felt like it was more to life. I always wanted to know my true mission in life, like who we are as real, as people, like for real. But now I know. My ancestors have been trying to wake me up for the longest, as well as you. But we've been ignoring it. But now it's not the time to ignore it. Now it's the time to embrace it. Now it's the time to learn and accept it. Accept the truth. That's the thing. A lot of us is going to have a hard time doing that. But we have to accept the truth. We have to accept who we are, how we got here, why we're here. We got to accept that. And we have to be better for ourselves. We have to want what's better for us and our children and the generation that comes on after that. This is why the Great Awakening is happening for the year 2020. It's for our generation to learn, wake up, and teach the newer generation so that this doesn't continue to happen. Because we're taking back our planet, whether they know it or not. Mother Nature is already in action. She's already in action because they already went against her. They're destroying the planet. They're trying to genocide our race, which they could never do. We've been here millions and millions of years. We've been here millions of years. Millions. Before the Bible, all of that. The Bible ain't nothing but 2,000 years old. But yet we've been here millions of years. So that give y'all something to think about too when it comes to this religion. See, there's a difference between religion and spirituality. And this is what they wanted to take us from, our true spirituality, which connects us to the planet, which connects us to the earth, connects us to the universe. And that's what keeps us alive, is being connected to our true selves. This is why they took this from us. That's why they create all this man-made food and pollute the water, the air, because they try to suppress our godlike abilities. We're created in the images of the gods, with an S. Remember that. With an S. There are multiple gods and goddesses. So that tells you something. You were created in the images of the gods and goddesses, as well as myself. So what that make me? That make me a goddess. That makes me a real goddess. And if you a male, that makes you, if you a male with copper tone skin, that makes you a god. But the true god of the world is a female. The planet, Mother Earth. And we got to respect her. We got to protect her. We have to love her, nurture her, take our time with her, understand her, to understand ourselves. Because she's here to help us. She feeds us. She gives us medicine, water, everything we can need. But yet they're destroying her because they're trying to destroy us. Know who you are. Know that the word white means free person of the land. That's our status. White. Black means without. Pale skin. That's the Caucasians' status. Not ours, but they put it on us to take away our titles and nobility. Listen, man, I haven't been on the internet like that. As y'all can see, if y'all been following me and looking at my posts and stuff like that, I only post educational things now. I only post law things that's lawful, things that's even things that has been exposed. That's the stuff that I'm on, because I'm learning who I am. I'm healing myself. If y'all know, I mean, I've been dealing with a lot of things health-wise. A lot of things have changed in my life since the beginning of 2020. For those who know me, I've been smoking tobacco for over 19 years. 19 years I've been smoking tobacco. But January 24th is the day that I decide to make that change. January 24th. And this month will be 8 months that I stopped tobacco, that I stopped alcohol. No, it's been since I had one little small incident when I moved up here in Georgia, because I'm here in Georgia, I'm not in Florida. It's another thing. I've moved. It's time to grow instead of being in one place. But I had a little incident where I had to go to the hospital. But since that, no medications. Everything is herbs. I grow my herbs. I grow my watermelon. I'm finding out better talents about myself. And listen, everything is straight natural here. Everything's straight natural. I have my Ankh earrings. I have my beads. I represent who I am because my DNA shows that I come from West Africa. My ancestors, West Africa, Yoruba, the Bantu, the Mandis tribe, the religion of the Orishas. This is where I come from, but born in the Americas. I'm native, I'm indigenous, I'm aboriginal, I'm an aborigine. I'm a paleo-aborigine American. Look those words up. Look it up. Also, if y'all want to really know and start somewhere, read up on Noble Drew Ali. Noble Drew Ali was our last and true prophet. He was the one that came to the Americas and made the government take that flag that's behind me out the vault that they had for so many years. They had it in the vault, hiding it. When George Washington cut down our cherry tree and took that flag, put it in the vault. Back in 1924, 25-ish, when Noble Drew Ali came over here and made the United States take our flag out that vault and told our people who we really were, that we are not black, African American, or Negroes of color. We're not a box of crayons. We have a nationality, which is we are Moorish American. Your nationality. How come everybody else got a nationality but us? Tell me that. And a flag. We could never have a flag. Black don't have a flag. African American don't have a flag or a nationality. But this is it right here. Our nationality is Moorish American. Know who we are, people. Wake up. Because we need to come together as a nation. That's the only way we're going to make a difference. So, this video I made today is to start somewhere. To let the people know who we are. Who we are. And we need to come together and stop fighting each other. Stop killing each other. This is what they want us to do. Because they can't beat us straight up. We too strong for that. But yet our mental is destroyed. This is how they got us. Mentally. Whispering in your ear lies. And you believe in it. Now you hate your cousin. You hate your brother, your sister, your mother, your father now. Because of a lie. Because of a lie. We're killing each other because of Federal Reserve notes that are fake money, that's not lawful, that has subliminal messages on it. Like, it's ridiculous that we've been incompetent. We've been incompetent, okay? We've been incompetent. We didn't know the truth. We just been around here just doing whatever that they want us. We doing what they want us to do, which is destroying the land, destroying ourselves, our environment, not knowing who we are. Aren't y'all tired of that? Well, this is y'all remedy. Pick up a book. Pick up a book. Pick up a dictionary. Read some codes. Read maritime law. I mean, there's so much. There's so much to do out here, man. And there's so much for me to still learn. So much for me to still learn. But I'm in the process, though. I'm in the process. Find out who you are. Find find out who you are. I love y'all. I love my people, and I really, really would like for you all to wake up, and so that we could come together and make this great change for the world. Peace and love and greetings to all.